What's going on, YouTube? I wanted to talk a little bit today about getting your blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Really, I want to talk to you about what to do as a white belt in order to get your blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So, I've been a blue belt under Alex and Chris Vamos out of Long Island, New York. Vamos MMA, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've been a blue belt for 14, 15, 16, going on 4 years now. And prior to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so I've been training altogether. February of 2018 will be 5 years training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So let me just put that in retrospect. I got my blue belt within 11 months, 10 or 11 months. Anyway, what did I do as a white belt in order to get my blue belt? Well, first thing is first, I had no prior experience in any other martial art, no wrestling or anything like that. I'm not the most athletic person, though I'm fairly athletic. I'm not like, I wouldn't say I'm not like a Division I, wrestler or like a baseball player or football player or anything like that. No, I didn't have that sort of background. So my philosophy has always been getting involved with this martial art was to embrace being a student. So what does that mean? To me, that means being very receptive to everyone's knowledge, asking tons of questions, rolling, training hard, giving my all, and sticking with it. Every time I got tapped, I didn't care. Like, I knew that I was going to get tapped because that's the name of the whole game. You're either going to tap or you're going to submit someone, or you submit someone or you're going to tap, and you tap and you learn. So I knew that going into this, that my philosophy would always be to embrace being a student. And that has helped me tremendously. I don't care. I didn't care if I got tapped by people less than me or people higher than me. It didn't matter to me. What mattered was my own progression. See, I see a lot of people that come into the gym that are new, and some people that can't get over their own egos. The first things first is you got to get over your own ego. You got to crush that thing. Focus on, as a white belt, focus on just learning your basic positioning. Focus on defense. Build your defense system. Protect your neck. Focus on not so much trying to submit someone, but getting into the position. Passing guard, or maintaining side control, stuff like that. And then if you can get the submission, go for it. But the big thing is just train. Get there as much as you can. See, at Vamos, we used to, or we still do, but my white belt card, every time you went to a class, they would give you a little slash. My white belt card looked like there was a bunch of X's across this whole thing. So I would do about 4 or 5 days a week of training. Some of those days I would have twice. I would have trained twice. Sorry, I can't speak right now. I would have trained twice per day on like 2 or 3 of those days per week. So my white belt card was filled with X's and like little dashes. When I got my blue belt, I trained pretty hard.